Yo, YouTubers, it's the greatest noob, T-Bert325, and I'm coming at you with the first episode of the greatest noobs school of dueling. Now, this is going to be a series of tips and tricks on rulings, strategies, and anything else I can think of to teach everyone out there from pro to scrub to noob um, things that you may need to know that you may not already know. So, without further ado, I'm going to give out random shoutouts. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go with the teams. Shoutouts to big shoutouts. Team Rexstorm, Team Truth, Team Revolution FD, Team Deck Records, Team Gaius Yu-Gi-Oh, Team Noble TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh Team Sin, Team Yu-Gi-Oh Nerds, Team Waka Waka, I think, Team XFC. And personal shouts out Ion Miley, Ion Ashley, FGX3, Holy Cheetos, and Panda Bear Haha. Alright, those are my personal shouts out. Now, the first episode right now is going to be on simultaneous effects going on chain, which is short, well, the SEGOC. If you ever hear someone saying that, that means two things that are supposed to happen at one time have to happen, and they have to resolve. So, here I have set up, let me put a monster on the field so you can see it. Okay. In this example here, I have on the field, if you cannot tell, Future Visions, already activated. Skill Drain, already activated. Okay, hopefully you can see it. And also a Shield Wing in defense. It's just tribute fodder for now. Okay. Now, I'm going to sacrifice Shield Wing. It'll go to the graveyard. For Mobius the Frost Monarch. Now, this is my side of the field, by the way. So now, I am going to target two Magic Trap cards on my opponent's side of the field. Okay? If they do not negate his summoning, he gets out of the limbo state, touches down, targets two cards on their side of the field. Okay, first thing that happened, Future Visions, mandatory effect. Therefore, goes on chain first. Chain second is Mobius' effect. Now, when you resolve it backwards, Mobius' effect will try to resolve first, but won't because Skill Drain will negate it. Then, main Chain Link 1 finally resolves, removes Mobius from play until the next standby phase. Okay, so remember, you bring out a Mobius, activate its effect. If Skill Drain's on the field, he won't get it. Future Visions will still remove him. Now, reset the field. We'll sacrifice this Shield Wing again for Ryza. They don't negate his summoning. Okay. I activate his effect. Alright, now this one is different. This is where the simultaneous effects go on chain. This wants to activate, this wants to activate. They both have to activate. So now, here is your get out of jail free card. In order to not let the Skill Drain catch Ryza, you have to activate this first, this second. So, we activate Ryza's effect first, target a monster on my opponent's side of the field to spin it back to the top of the deck. Okay, after that, after you target that, you activate the effect of Future Visions. Then Future Visions will first resolve, remove Ryza, so he's out of play now. Ryza's effect out of play will resolve because it was not negated, and then remove my opponent's monster and put it back on top of the deck. Now, had I done that opposite and activated this first and chained Ryza, Skill Drain would have negated Ryza, and then Future Visions would have removed him from play. Now, here is another get out a free jail card. I sacrifice the shield wing for Ryza. My opponent does not have a response. I activate his effect and then chain future visions. My opponent cannot activate Divine Wrath. And you're probably thinking, how can they not? Well, because these two effects have to go on chain first. I activate Ryza first and chain future visions. They can't break into the chain because it's an SEGOC happening that has to happen first. These are two mandatory effects, whereas their Divine Wrath is not mandatory. These two have to go on chain first. So this will happen, that'll happen. This will resolve, that'll resolve, this will resolve to spin something back. Therefore, you just gotten out of getting Divine Wrath or even a War Chariot. They can't activate anything of that nature because they have to go on chain. That's just how that goes. Now, in the deck that I am playing with that features these two cards in it, I summon Beast King Barbaros. Now, there's two ways this thing could work. If I had Skill Drain face down, whatever, doesn't matter. If it wasn't activated, Beast King Barbaros will be removed from Future Visions. Next standby phase, he'll come back at 3000 because when he was returned back to the field, his effect is reset. That tells him, since you were normal summoned, you are at 1900 attack. So his effect is reset. In the Louisiana terms, we say he forgot that he was normal summoned. So there's that. But even so, if Skill Drain was on the field, as soon as he's summoned, his effect that says, okay, I'm coming from the hand, I'm at 19, well, his Skill Drain says negate his effect, therefore he goes back to 3012. So just a little tip for you. You can also do the same thing with Fusilier Dragon, the dual mode beast. Pretty sure there's a couple other ones. You can also equip him with the Axe of Fools. That's a very good one right there. At the cost of 500 life points, you can negate his effect and give him, I think it's 1000 attack points, so he can go up to 4000. If he was a machine OTK, that would happen. But luckily he's not, because we'd be seeing that running around everywhere. Let's see, you contribute when you do destroy. Okay, also, if you do tribute Beast King Barbaros for 3 monsters, and Skill Drain and Future Visions is on the field, okay, these 3 on the field, when you normal summon him, his effect is mandatory to wipe your opponent's whole field. Okay, so you'd want to activate his effect first, so Skill Drain won't catch him, and Future Visions will go off to bring him out of play first, then wipe your opponent's whole field. So, just a little FYI, if you do tribute him with 3 monsters. So, this was the first lesson of many, and congratulations, you've made it straight through the first lesson, and there's going to be more lessons. If you want to PM me, text message me, then you can see one of my previous videos, or just talk to G Hopper or Holy Cheetos, or just get my number from me, and you can give me a topic, something that you didn't have clear, and I can put it up on here as a lesson. Now, one of the later lessons is going to be on Gores. Gores and tokens. You're gonna love this one. I'm also thinking about putting up a deck profile from one of my friends out here in Lake Charles. It's called Fifth Dawn Revisited. Now, if you were in Louisiana 3 years ago when he made the deck was just pretty beast, and so now it's crazy how he's updated it, and it's just really, really crazy. So Once again, it's been your boy, T-Bird 325, and like that, I'm out. Next lesson.